hits his board paddler, and away goes Tyne van Achtenberg. He's got a great lead, straight onto his knees, great transition. Open male Taplin under starter's orders. Away they go into the water and almost immediately into a porpoise dive. One dive and swim. And this is the club's blue ribbon relay race. Just a test of the depth of every club's abilities. Straight away on the outside, Llandudno getting off to a good start, but going a little bit in the wrong direction. Clifton on the left-hand side got the best of it, and they fielded two extremely strong teams here. Let's get a bit of insight into our teams. So the Clifton A team there, Tyne van Achtenberg, Zack Waters, Troy McWilliam, and Samuel Booysen. Troy McWilliam, the current swimmer. Jack Allett, we saw an amazing swim by him earlier. He's a swimmer for the C team. And the B team's swimmer, Taro Tomutsuka, for Clifton. Looks like it is the A team, Troy McWilliam. We saw his amazing surf swim earlier, and he is currently in the lead. Clifton takes the lead, and what a swim by Troy McWilliam. Flying across that back straight. In second place, it's the Llandudno cap. And that's the Llandudno A team, and their swimmer will be Peter Copeland. A tidy swimmer as Peter, he can definitely swim when required. So Peter Copeland putting the Llandudno team in a great position, and Llandudno, they love themselves a relay. They love themselves a relay win as well. And so Llandudno, Peter Copeland putting them in a strong position, but it is Troy McWilliam for the Clifton A team who has put Clifton in the driving seat there. We've got two other Clifton teams. And a Fish Hoek team, looks like Wade Beekes for the Fish Hoek A team. Now pulling up second and level with Peter Copeland. And it's Clifton's B team, Taro Tomutsuka, holding steady. But there's no doubt who is in the lead here for the first Rescue Sports Series Championships powered by Solid Oak on Clifton 4th Beach. It's the Clifton A team. This is their home beach, and they are going to want to finish this event with a stellar win in the Taplin. Look at that gap, folks. Now, when you translate that gap into what is the next leg, which is the board leg, that is almost an insurmountable lead, because their board paddler is none other than Tyne van Achtenberg. And he knows how to make a board go fast over the surface of the water. Here comes Troy McWilliam. Look at him. Tags his runner. Runner goes across, and he's going to tag his board paddler. Hits his board paddler, and away goes Tyne van Achtenberg. He's got a great lead, straight onto his knees, great transition. You can really double up on your distance with a transition like that. Similarly, you can also close down a distance. Look at the running coming here from Fish Hoek. That's Fish Hoek's Rocco Collonello. Great run by him. Tags Matthew Brading, national team member. Good transition by him. Looks to the legs, does a wriggly. He's got a wriggly movement there for the board paddle. And trying to close that gap. Right now, I think racing for second and wanting to put themselves in a strong position. Llandudno still in this, as well as Clifton's B team. Tyne van Achtenberg about to make his way out to the board cans. And that is a big, big lead. Fish Hoek A's Matthew Brading is now pulling that bunch along. And that is the second bunch in the open male Taplin. Rob Tweedle for Llandudno in a strong position, and keep an eye on him, folks. The man can paddle a board, and Llandudno, individually they're strong. You put them in a team, they are absolutely magnificent, because the Llandudno club, they race for each other, and just something happens when you put a Llandudno person in a relay team. They just lift their level. Rob Tweedle holding steady there, and the Llandudno team is racing hard here. Matthew Brading, that gap, folks, has closed somewhat. Tijn van Achtenberg looks like he's tiring a little bit, and Matthew Brading is pushing hard. He is not giving up one bit. Tijn van Achtenberg is busy getting caught. Matthew Brading, who's in the president's team for South Africa, is busy closing that gap. And on his tail, Clifton, trying to pick up who that Clifton paddler is. Looks like it might be Matthew Brooker, if that is the Clifton B team. That's Matthew Brooker holding steady and like a leopard lying in wait, waiting for this finish. But here comes Tijn van Achtenberg. Clifton A still in the driving seat. This is their beach. It's Clifton 4th Beach. Clifton A in the lead. Tijn van Achtenberg is going to tag his runner. Here he comes, paddles right up to the beach. Tags again, and another sprint along the beach. This is the new format. The runner does all the running. Handing over to his ski paddler. Clifton A's ski paddler is going to be Zack Waters. And Zack Waters better get off the beach quick, smart. Away he goes. Bit of a shaky start, but he is going to have Heath Clarke paddling him down. Heath Clarke has got the eye of the tiger. He's got his hand up. He gets tagged into a short break, and away he goes Heath Clarke. Clifton B, also off beach. That's Daniel Jeffrey van der Berg, and it is Llandudno. Johnny Lucas, also off the beach. Look at Heath Clarke go. Here comes a gust of wind. The gust of wind is going to make it very, very difficult for these ski paddlers out the back. Zack Waters is basically paddling for his life. Absolutely trying to stay in front and stay away from Heath Clarke. We saw an amazing paddle by Heath Clarke in the men's ski final. Well, Zack Waters, for his club, is absolutely holding this lead, folks. Zack Waters for Clifton hits the first buoy, and now heading to the apex. It looks like he's made his mind up. He is not going to let his team down. Hits the apex, does Zack Waters. And now the hard work is going to start. Side wind, side chop. Heath Clarke has opened up and is now in a solid second position for Fish Hoek. All the hunting about to happen. Johnny Lucas for Llandudno has caught up to Daniel van der Berg. And folks, now here comes the finish. Zack Waters for Clifton. Stroke rate's gone down a bit. Heath Clarke's stroke rate's gone up a bit. This is like a springbok getting chased by a cheetah. This is an epic battle here across the open felt. Zack Waters zigging left, zigging right. Heath Clarke has got his eyes locked in. He's got his sights set. He's taking aim. He's pulling the trigger. Here comes Heath Clarke for Fish Hoek. Zack Waters fighting to stay in touch. This might come down to a run across the beach, folks. Rocco Collonello sweating bullets because he's up against Samuel Booysen. And here comes a paddle of note. Heath Clarke has caught right up to Zack Waters. Will the short break make a difference? He can't just catch up, he's got to give him a gap because we know that the national sprint champion is running across the beach. This is going to come down to a run across the beach, folks. Are you ready? Heath Clarke gets a short break. He's going to give Rocco Collonello a bit of a gap. This is going to be a run, folks. Are you ready to cheer? He tags, he goes, he tags, he goes, and now he's going to stay alive. Here comes Samuel Booysen. Rocco Collonello's going, but Samuel Booysen, our national champion. The hunter becomes the hunted, who becomes the hunted again. Hunters and hunted, swapping places. What a race here. But Clifton takes the Taplin title and Llandudno takes the third place. What a race, folks. And how exciting was that for the Taplin title?
Oh, good.
That was a race, lekker.
Nice.